The sun, the star at the center of our solar system, is both the source of life on Earth and the determinant of its eventual demise. While the sun's death is billions of years away, understanding this process helps us comprehend the life cycle of stars and the long-term future of our planet. The sun is a main sequence star, meaning it is in the stable phase of its life. This phase involves the fusion of hydrogen into helium in its core, which generates the energy that powers the sun and sustains life on Earth. The sun is approximately 4.6 billion years old, about halfway through its 10 billion year lifespan. During this phase, the sun maintains a relatively steady output of energy, supporting a habitable climate on Earth. However, as the sun ages, changes in its core will set off a series of dramatic transformations. The death of the sun will be a gradual process, taking billions of years. Here's what scientists predict will happen. Hydrogen depletion. 5 billion years from now, the sun will exhaust the hydrogen in its core, causing the core to contract under gravity. This contraction will increase the core's temperature and pressure, initiating the fusion of helium. Red giant phase. 5 to 7.5 billion years from now, as the core contracts, the outer layers of the sun will expand significantly, transforming it into a red giant. The sun will grow so large that it will engulf Mercury, Venus, and possibly Earth. The intense heat will vaporize Earth's surface, rendering it completely uninhabitable. After the red giant phase, the sun will shed its outer layers, forming a beautiful but short-lived planetary nebula. Helium fusion and core collapse. The sun will briefly burn helium, producing heavier elements like carbon and oxygen. Once the helium is depleted, the core will collapse further. White dwarf formation. The remaining core will become a white dwarf, a dense, Earth-sized remnant composed mostly of carbon and oxygen. This white dwarf will gradually cool and fade over billions of years. Eventually, the white dwarf will cool to the point where it no longer emits significant heat or light, becoming a black dwarf. However, this stage is purely theoretical. Long before the sun becomes a red giant, its increasing luminosity will gradually heat Earth, causing the oceans to evaporate and making the planet uninhabitable in about 1 billion years. If humanity survives that long, it would need to find a way to escape Earth and possibly the solar system. Colonization of other planets or exoplanets in distant star systems could be a solution. The death of the sun is an inevitable cosmic event, but it is so far in the future that it poses no immediate concern for humanity.